Episode 2, A New Life in Paradise, Part 5. The next day, when Sho and his friends came back from school, there were many small cranes and trucks in front of the beach and jungle, bringing in wood. Tommy and the old craftsmen from last night were there, but there were many other craftsmen as well. Apparently, all hands were mobilized to complete the work. Oh, welcome back, guys. All the troublesome pile driving has been done today, so all we have to do is to build it according to the blueprint. Let's get to work, old men. Heh. Okay. Will you check it over, Myron-sensei? If you're okay with this, we'll go ahead with it. Let me see. Yes, that's it. I'll take care of the rest. With Myron's final approval, the work proceeded at a rapid pace. As he looked up at the craftsmen working one after another, Sho murmured, "It's amazing, isn't it? I can't believe they were able to do so much processing just yesterday." Myron, standing proudly next to Sho, said, "Once you have the data, wood processing can be done easily with machines. Besides, this kind of data is stored. All you have to do is change the size and other values and you're good to go." "I see. I wonder if you could quickly build my house as well. The cruiser is used for the foundation, so it's impossible to build a house this quickly." I knew it. Don't be so downhearted. I've prepared a small present for you as a greeting to you as your new neighbor, so look forward to it, Shokuin. What? A present? Is it for me? It's a secret. Come on, if you're not too busy, why don't you go help your grandfathers? Whoa. Okay. You guys too. You ate all my meat the other day, so you should work for it. Yes, sir. Seriously? It can't be helped. Let's all work hard. Myron rushed Sho, Dird, and the others to help with the unfamiliar carpentry work. And 2 days later, just as the sun was rising, the renovation work was finished. A large terrace. An observatory with a spectacular view. Myron's cruiser has now been transformed into a villa. It was a dramatic before and after. That's pretty good work. You guys did a great job. Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. Good job. Tommy and the rest of the old craftsmen gave Sho and the others a pat on the back, and Sho laughed, feeling refreshed with a big bead of sweat on his forehead. Wow, looking at it again, it's amazing. I feel like I've built a huge plastic model. Yeah, you're right. It's amazing. We worked so hard on it. Dirt agreed with Sho's opinion, and Sho and the others spent some time talking over the sandwiches that Tommy had prepared for lunch. No, it's really good for a fast grower. I want one. Yeah, I'm a little jealous. Well, cruiser life is quite fashionable, isn't it? Aaliyah, Apuesta, Palti, and the others continued to eat while looking up at the ship. Sho said a little tiredly after hearing those words. I'm living in a humble tent right next to such a gorgeous house. Oh no. There are 2 beds, so you can use them whenever you want, right, Shokuin? Yes. Living in a tent isn't so bad either. Shit. You're such a boring boy. Sho was beginning to understand how to treat Myron. Oh. Hey, sensei. It looks like there's still some wood left over there. Are you going to throw that away? Dirt pointed to the lumber yard, and sure enough, there was still some lumber there. With everyone's attention, Myron said, "It would be a shame to throw it away. I'm planning on making a few things with that stuff. Well, let's just do that after we're done eating." After that, the remaining wood was used to build a private toilet. In the shade of a large rocky outcrop jutting out from the shore, the stakes had been driven in the day before, and with relatively simple assembly and nailing, it was ready in no time at all. How's it going, Shokuin? Here's a housewarming greeting, a present for you. Oh. Needless to say, it was Sho who was most impressed with the toilet. Until now, Sho had felt the most pain in doing his business. When he could afford it, he would ride the bike Minamata had given him to the island's administration building to use the restroom, but it was hard to pedal a bike in an emergency. This wood is impregnated with a special resin, so if you take good care of it, it will last a very long time. And then, Myron explained as she pushed the small pump on the side of the toilet bowl. Then water came gushing out from under the toilet bowl. It seemed to be drawing fresh water from a spring or something. Oh, even the washlet is. Sho almost wept at the wonder of a civilization he had almost forgotten, and Myron laughed proudly. But if it's outdoors, won't it be a problem if there's a storm or something? Aaliyah blurted out a question. Dirt agreed, and Apuesta and Palti nodded. Yeah, I guess so. In that case, you should use the bathroom in my cruiser. Oh, and Shokuin, you can use my bathroom on a regular basis, okay? And while you're at it, you can also use my bath, which is soaked in a lot of my extracts. Wow, this is really great. I really like this toilet. I'm going to use this toilet even on a stormy day. Shit. Myron looked dissatisfied with the way her story was being passed off, but Durd and the others seemed to have changed their opinion of Sho, saying, "You've grown up." Oh, but that's it. Palti can't use this bathroom because it's too small. You'll get scared if you're all alone. If you want, you can use it with me. Oh, Aaliyah, you still say that. I won't forgive you. Ugh. You don't have to be so angry just because you're in front of Sho. I'm sorry. Aaliyah, you never learn. Aaliyah repeated the same thing despite the fact that she had slipped up about Palti's weaknesses before, leaving Sho dumbfounded and Apuesta with a small sigh. In the midst of the noisy but friendly mood, Sho yawned in exhaustion and said, "Wow. As expected, I've been a bit tired for the past few days. But I'm glad the construction is over sooner than I thought." That's right. It's because we all worked so hard. Sensei, we did our best, and we want some kind of reward. Durd, who still seemed to be in good health, raised her hand and said so, and Myron, who had been lying down to rest, got up and said, If you're looking for a reward, why don't we go on a picnic tomorrow to celebrate the completion of the project? It's been exactly 1 week since Shokuin came here, right? We're going to celebrate that as well. A picnic? I mean, it's already been a week since I came here. Sho was amazed at how fast time flew, and the mention of a week reminded him that tomorrow was the day he was supposed to meet Minamata. Sho had been so busy since arriving on the island that he had completely forgotten about the appointment. At Myron's suggestion, Durd and the others' faces brightened up. Wow, that sounds great. I want to go on a picnic. Yes, I agree. Let's all go together. Haha. It's not much different from a picnic now, though. Maybe we could go to the cove on that little island over there, since I don't think Sho has been there yet. Oh, Apuesta, that's a nice idea. Let's go to that cove tomorrow with lots of lunch. Is everyone good? Yes. Great. It's so nice to swim there. Oh, of course, P and Pio will be with us, so don't worry. Pio. Durd was excited, Aaliyah and the others were all happy and cheerful, and the strange tension from earlier had completely disappeared. Oh, that cove. There are some dangerous places there because of the fast current. Well, it's okay if I'm with you. I need a bathing suit. Come on, Shokuin. About my bathing suit. Please get me a decent one. Excuse me. I only have a decent Brazilian swimsuit and a decent school swimsuit. Neither of them is decent, you know. They're both forbidden. I see. So, you want me to be completely naked? You're so bold. But if Shokuin says it's okay, then, mahaha. Damn it. This girl needs to do something fast. Sho was frustrated with the happy Myron, and the three of them, except Durd, looked dumbfounded. Hey Myron, Sho's going to faint again, and if you don't have a proper bathing suit, then the picnic will be without Myron. Aaliyah, you're going to ostracize the one who started it all. Why don't you just get a decent one? Stick with. Okay, I'm sorry Shokuin can't move if he has a tent on his lower body. You can find them at Tommy's store. Okay, let's go to. As Myron started the engine of her small motorcycle, Sho called out to her. Me, Myron-sensei. Please wait a minute. What? What is it, Shokuin? Myron turned and stopped, and Durd and the others tilted their heads. He nodded his head. Yes, we're all here, and now would be the best time to talk. Sho called out to everyone. Wait a minute. Then, he went into his tent and, carrying a number of bags that he had prepared a few days ago, he went outside. Sho? What's that? Yeah, actually, Sho handed one of the bags to Dird, who was closest to him, and Dird looked down at the bag in her hand with a twinkle in her eye. Sho handed one to Aaliyah, Apuesta, and Palti. Finally, he gave one to Myron as well. Sho? What the hell is this? Sho! Sho! What is this? Shokuin. All the female members curiously called Sho's name. After handing each of them a gift, Sho coughed deliberately and said, ahem. Well, let's see. It's a present from me to all of you. Huh, Sho said, somewhat embarrassed. You see, Dird and the others wanted swimsuits from Tommy's store before, right? I've been indebted to everyone since I came to this island. So, I thought I'd give you something in return, and Tommy told me that a gift would be good. So, I negotiated with Tommy, and she gave me a discount on a gift that I would buy for everyone. I was wondering when to give it to her, but I thought it would be a good idea to use it tomorrow. Dird and the others remained silent. Oh, what's that? I mean, yo, did I do something unnecessary? If so, I'm sorry. Sho couldn't help but apologize, but... Wow! Thank you, Sho. Whoa! Wait, Dird. Dird jumped up and down and hugged him, and Sho couldn't catch her, so he fell down with her and landed on his butt on the beach. Damn it, Sho. Don't surprise me like this out of the blue. I'm not sure what to say. I'm sorry I called you unworthy before. Also, thank you for the... Aaliyah. Aaliyah averted her gaze unusually, her cheeks blushing in embarrassment. Sho, money from your part-time job. Did you use it for this? Huh? Yes, thanks to Apuesta introducing me to a part-time job, I was able to buy enough for everyone. Thank you. That's our line. Thanks, Sho. Apuesta gives a small, but warm, smile as she gently held the bag to her chest. Sho, thank you so much for such a gift, even for me. I will treasure it. Uh-huh. Oh, Tommy-san made sure to find something that fits everyone. I don't think you'll have to worry about sizing. I hope you like the design too, Sho said hurriedly, and everyone's eyes darted around, including Palti's. Huh. Sho. I don't think you really needed to say that. Huh. I knew that's what you meant. But in a situation like this, you should have said something like, I picked out something that looks good on you guys myself. You should have said something like that. Damn, Sho. Oh, I'm sorry. But it's honest and kind of Sho-like. Haha. I'm happy about anything. Thank you, Sho. Palti and Apuesta were giggling, Aaliyah was giggling but satisfied, and Dird was jumping up and down with joy. And finally, Myron, who had been silent for a long time, finally said, Shokuin, for me too? Yes. I'm indebted to my teacher, and there's only so much I can do, so... Haha. But this way, you don't have to wear a Brazilian swimsuit or a school swimsuit. Myron remained silent and stared at Sho with eyes as if she was looking at something unbelievable. Then only a moment later, a beautiful smile appeared on her face. A small voice leaked out of Sho's mouth. The smile was different from any expression Myron had ever shown before. It was simply beautiful and gorgeous, and he couldn't help but be mesmerized by it. However, Myron soon returned to her usual grin and suspicious expression. I'll wear the swimsuit of your choice, and I'll dye it your color. You'll be able to see me in my swimsuit tomorrow. Isn't that great? If I had a camera, I would have you take a picture of me. Oh no. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Please don't come near me. Dird and the others laughed in unison at such a scene as usual. This is how Sho and the others decided on their picnic plans, and after some discussion, it was decided that the swimsuits that Sho gave to the girls would be for fun on the day. Picnic, huh? A girl was staring at Sho and the others, hiding in the trees of the forest again today. Then, I have to get my swimsuit too, right? Ehehe. The girl looked down at her own slender body and mumbled to herself. She seemed to be happily excited about her new swimsuit for a while, but her expression soon changed to one of anxiety. But no matter how much work I do, if I ask you for a swimsuit, will you be angry with me? I'm sure you'll be pissed. The girl pouted and was depressed. That voice never reached Sho and the others. But, she sighed, as if she didn't notice that Myron was staring at the place where she was hiding with a mysterious smile on her face. The next day, Sho and the others woke up just as the sun was rising and set off. It was only a few minutes to the cove, where Myron moved the fishing boat she had borrowed, by force, from Minamata, through the morning sea to arrive at a remote islet, one of the Banjo Islands. Wow! Sho breathed in admiration on deck. The ship slowly made its way through the small cave that was the entrance to the cove and headed straight for the beach. Amazing! What greeted Sho and the others was a picturesque scenic spot that defied description. The impressive giant trees growing on the cliffs at the back, the sparkling white sandy beach, the strong waves outside the cove in some places, but inside the cove, there were no waves. The water was calm and clear. And the morning sun shining through the rocky edges was fantastically beautiful. I've only seen something like this on television. Isn't it amazing? Sho! This is Minamata-san's private beach. So, there's no one else here, and it's really open. Dird leaned out of the boat with her arms outstretched in joy. Watch out! Apuesta supported her, while Aaliyah and Palti laughed at Dird's excitement. The fishing boat arrived at a natural wharf. They all secured the boat. Here, Shokuin, you carry this to the beach. The girls are getting ready. Myron pointed to the luggage out on the deck and disappeared straight into the cabin with Dird and the others. Sho was convinced that she had gone to change her clothes. Well, that's what men do, isn't it? After unloading P and Payo's incubator, a large cooler box, and bags onto the beach, Sho stretched as he peered into the crystal-clear water. No matter how many times I see it, it's still amazing. I wonder if this is really Japan. Sho took a deep breath as he looked around, the clean air filling his lungs. Just then, a voice called out from behind him. Hey, Sho. Dird? Are you already ready to? He turned around. Sho was at a loss for words. Standing in front of Sho were 5 women. They looked so stunning that it was impossible for a Japanese man to look at them. They overwhelmed, moved, and silenced everyone who saw them. For a moment, Sho felt as if he were a character in a movie, combined with the beautiful scenery. Sho? Hey, what do you think? This is the swimsuit Sho gave me as a gift. Does it look good on me? Dird peeked innocently at Sho's face from below. She was wearing a chocolate-colored swimsuit with a white flower pattern on the top and bottom, which looked a bit daring to Sho, but it was really healthy and very Dird-like. Wow, I've never worn a swimsuit like this before. I feel uncomfortable. Aaliyah, it looks good on you. You look good too, Apuesta. Aaliyah, Apuesta, and Palti also emerged from the ship. Aaliyah was wearing a cute black and pink swimsuit with a frilly bottom that made her look a bit childish, but it also looked great against her white skin, connecting her to a different charm than Dird and the others. Apuesta was wearing a white bikini in a subdued color with a cute bow tied around her chest, and when Sho looked at her, she blushed, indicating that she was brave enough to wear it. Palti boldly wore a pale pink girly bikini that showed off her feminine daintiness, while her ample bosom showed off her innocent sex appeal. And, because of her crouched posture, her cleavage was clearly visible, catching the gaze of the surprised Sho. They all looked better than Sho had judged them to, and Sho forgot to speak for a while. Beautiful. And then, in a voice so low that no one could hear him, he unintentionally let out those words. It was a line that he should have been embarrassed to say, but it came out smoothly. Hey, Shokuin? Don't just look at those little girls, look at me too. Whoa! Myron was the last one to appear. He had given her an adult purple bathing suit, but the fabric area was much less than he had expected, and it was very embarrassing. Sho thought he shouldn't look at it, but Myron's body was as good as it could be, and she had an overwhelmingly seductive charm of an adult woman that was different from the other four. As if she was attracted to him, Sho couldn't look away. Perhaps satisfied with Sho's appearance, Myron said with a winning smile. Shokuen, you're a naughty boy, giving such a microscopic, thin-stringed swimsuit to me, who has a dynamite body. How about it? Are you satisfied? Sho looked away from Myron, who was twisting her body and giving him a look. No. I didn't think you were that small. I'm sorry if the size doesn't seem right. No need to apologize, okay? I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy. Sho, look at me too. Dird tugged on Sho's hand, looking a little grumpy, as if she thought they'd lost to Myron. Dird's surprisingly ample bosom popped against Sho's arm, and Sho couldn't help but yell out, "Oh my." Well, I've already confirmed that Sho likes big tits when we saw what was in his cardboard box on the first day and at the end of the last job. Sho is still naughty, rather erotic. Sho, I'm not sure if being too blatantly delirious about the opposite sex is a good impression. Whoa! I'm sorry. Aaliyah and the others looked just as flustered as Dird, and Sho hurried to make up for it. Yeah, you guys look really beautiful. I'm glad it looks good on you. It was a situation that could have been taken as flattery, but it was Sho's honest feeling. Dird was the first to smile, and Aaliyah, Apuesta, and Palti also smiled softly. Well, now that Shokuin's annoyance is over, come on, you have a whole day to play. Oh! Myron shouted, and Sho raised his hand a little later. Oh. It was obvious to everyone that not only Sho, who had grown up on the mainland, but also Dird and the others had all opened their hearts to this wonderful scenery. But then Dird noticed something. Oh! Speaking of which, where's Sho's swimsuit? Is it just for us? Yes. There weren't many men's swimsuits, and besides, I had the one I wore at my old school, so I thought this would be fine. Sho was now wearing his swimsuit. It was a little old, but still usable, and Sho wasn't really interested in his own swimsuit. Besides, he couldn't afford to buy one for himself in the first place. No. You can't do that, Shokuen. What? At the sound of Myron's loud voice, Sho and the others all looked at each other, and Myron smiled, as if she was planning something, and stuck her hand into a beach bag on the beach. Thank you. I've prepared for something like this. And Myron proudly took up the item. It was an impossible men's bathing suit that would only suit a small number of men, with a mysterious design of a silvery color and a single purple rose blooming in the middle. Why? Dird and the others began to groan. Why would such a dangerous thing be on? Oh, I get it. That's a gift for Minamata-san, isn't it? Oh, so that's what it is. Hey, what is it, sensei? What is that laugh? No way. Thiff. No, please don't. Come close to me. Sho felt a shiver run down his spine at the frightening prospect of Myron's approach. You guys? Wouldn't you like to see Sho in the sexy swimsuit? Wait, what are you talking about, sensei? It can't be. Sho turned around to ask for help. Dird seemed to be thinking, Aaliyah was smirking, Apuesta was blushing and looking down, Palti was smiling and looking away. But, yeah, I'd love to see that. I'd like to see, maybe. I think he'd look great in it. Yes, they all affirmed. Hey. What's wrong with you guys? I'll turn into a pervert if I wear this. Come on, Shokuen, this is the result of a majority vote. It's an absolute rule created by the Democratic Society of Japan. You've got to wear it. This is a top priority raw order. What's that order? No. It's only for tanned, dark-skinned, stocky guys with inverted triangles. I'm sure you'll be happy to know that I'm not the only one who has a problem with this. Don't worry, I've chosen this swimsuit after much deliberation. You can help me make Shokuen a man. Myron smiled, and even Dird and the others gave a small nod. What? You're kidding, right? It had to be a joke. Before he knew it, Sho was surrounded by the girls. There was no more chance to escape. I'll take a picture of you to commemorate the occasion, and if you want, you can upload it to my blog and broadcast it to the whole world. No. I don't want it to stay on the internet forever. Don't worry about. I'll take it off for you gently. Ugh. Oh my god. Duh, someone help me. Pio. Like a nameless mob character being attacked by a monster in a horror/suspense movie, Sho was humiliated for the rest of his life as he listened to the voices of the chicks.